NEWS.MC on Monaco Info is brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties. Bringing you news on Monaco's economy, culture, sports and more. Welcome to NEWS.MC, your English rendezvous on Monaco Info. Coming up on NEWS.MC, discover past week's top stories and meet the people who make Monaco.
Good day, this is Filippo Bonduri, CEO of SGMC Capital. You're watching News.MC on Monaco Info.
What's been making headline in the past week? Monaco's luxury property market reached unprecedented heights in 2024 with record-breaking transactions and soaring prices. According to the Monegasque Institute of Statistics and Economic Studies, the total value of real estate transactions surged to 5.9 billion euros, an 80% increase from the previous year. New developments fueled this growth with 159 new residences delivered, the highest in over 3 decades. Marittera led the charge, introducing 130 apartments, while Bay House is set to unveil 56 apartments and 5 luxury villas by year's end. Demand for large, high-end properties remained strong, with 4-room apartments making up nearly 3/4 of new sales. The ultra-luxury segment saw historic figures, with over half of transactions exceeding 20 million euros and at least 7 sales surpassing 100 million euros. The resale market, however, presented a mixed picture. While transaction volume declined for the second consecutive year, resale prices hit a record 51,967 euros per square metre. Monte Carlo led the resale sector, accounting for 1 in 3 transactions, while Lavoto saw staggering prices of 97,500 euros per square metre, though based on limited sales. Despite fewer resales, average resale prices rose to 6 million euros, reflecting continued demand. Experts expect moderate growth in 2025, but Monaco's reputation as one of the world's most sought-after property markets remains unshaken. A new era for regional transport began with the launch of the Zoo rail service, offering a train every 15 minutes between Cannes, Nice and Menton, with extended weekend services until 2 a.m. The initiative, unveiled at Nice train station on February 14th, brings 226 million euros of investment into modernized trains and upgraded infrastructure, aiming to ease congestion and improve connectivity. Monaco has played a crucial role in this development, with Interim Minister of State Céline Caron-Dagioni reaffirming the Principality's commitment to optimizing mobility for commuters and visitors. The Monegasque government has provided financial backing for targeted routes, particularly between Cannes, Monaco, Menton and Ventimiglia, while also supporting a new maintenance centre in Saint-Roch to enhance efficiency. Regular performance reviews will now take place every 3 months to track usage and service improvements. The Zoo network marks a major milestone in strengthening transport across the Côte d'Azur. The 5th edition of the Port Hercule Regatta on February 16th saw 250 rowers from 18 regional and international clubs compete in Monaco's waters, including Spanish, Italian and British contingents as part of the Eurometre challenge. The 6-kilometre course, featuring a 3-kilometre loop and 3 buoys, provided an exciting test of endurance and strategy. The J16 4-man crew from the Monaco Nautical Society also secured a strong win, demonstrating the depth of talent within the club. Ideal weather and an international atmosphere contributed to the regatta's success, with many competitors using it as a warm-up for the French Championships. The Monaco Nautical Society reaffirmed its dominance in French rowing, making the 2025 edition a resounding success. Thomas Brezo, president of Monaco's National Council, led an official visit to Montenegro from 17th to 19th February, reinforcing interparliamentary relations between small European states. Upon arrival in Podgorica, Brezo and his delegation, including Guillaume Rose, executive director of the Monaco Economic Board, were received by Montenegro's vice president Nicola Camaj. The visit featured discussions with Montenegro's parliamentary and government officials, including President of the Parliament Andrija Mandic, President Jakov Milatovic, and Prime Minister Milojko Spajic. The primary objective was to enhance bilateral cooperation in governance, economy, and sustainable development, while also considering a potential formal cooperation agreement between the two parliaments. Key areas of discussion included marine conservation, anti-money laundering efforts, sustainable tourism, and economic diplomacy. Brezzo highlighted the importance of small states working together to amplify their influence on international decisions. The trip also laid the groundwork for a business initiative in 2026 aimed at fostering commercial partnerships between Monaco and Montenegro. The Monte Carlo Opera brought Richard Wagner's The Rheingold to life, delivering a grand spectacle at the Salle Garnier with 4 performances between February 19th and 25th. Conducted by Johannes Kalitzka and directed by Davide Livermore, this groundbreaking production combined innovative musical direction, giant screens, and stunning special effects. A key highlight of the production was the use of historical period instruments, adding authenticity to Wagner's dramatic score. The staging blended traditional and modern elements, transporting audiences into the world of mythology, power, and destiny that defines Wagner's iconic Ring cycle. With its revolutionary approach, this production reimagined the Rheingold for contemporary audiences while staying true to Wagner's artistic vision. Combining cutting-edge technology with historical craftsmanship, the performance delivered an unforgettable opera. For Monaco's opera enthusiasts, the Rheingold has been a season highlight, blending Wagner's powerful orchestration with a breathtaking theatrical experience. 1 year after its opening in January 2024, the Beausoleil motorway slip road has significantly reduced traffic congestion at Monaco's main entry points. Around 3,000 vehicles now use the slip road daily, alleviating pressure on La Turbie and improving traffic flow on the A500 motorway. The project has achieved its objectives, with tunnel closures on the A500 decreasing by 70%. Residents and officials report smoother commutes and improved quality of life, particularly in La Turbie, where village congestion has nearly disappeared. Designed with environmental and architectural harmony in mind, the ramp integrates seamlessly into its historic setting near the Trophy of Augustus, with 700 new plants enhancing the landscape. Monaco has been officially designated as the World Capital of Sport 2025, with His Serene Highness Prince Albert II presiding over a signing ceremony on February 18th at the Prince's Palace. The event, attended by senior Monegasque officials and Association of European Capitals of Sport representatives, marked a key moment in the Principality's sporting history. His Serene Highness Prince Albert II emphasized Monaco's commitment to ethical, sustainable, and inclusive sports development, reinforcing its global reputation in sports governance and promotion. As World Capital of Sport, Monaco will host numerous events in 2025, including the 40th anniversary of Stade Louis II, showcasing its dynamic sporting culture. AS Monaco fought bravely in a thrilling Champions League playoff against Benfica on Tuesday, February 18th, drawing 3-3 in Lisbon but falling short on aggregate. Despite missing key players, the Red and Whites dominated large spells of the match, with goals from Minamino, Ben Seguir and Elenikena keeping their hopes alive. However, Benfica equalised late through Kukçu, sealing Monaco's elimination despite their spirited performance. A VAR overturned penalty in stoppage time added to the drama, but the Monegasques ultimately bowed out with pride. Their focus now shifts to domestic competition, with a crucial match against Lille up next. Next up, our exclusive interview with the personalities making the Principality.
Good day, this is Filippo Bonduri, CEO of SGMC Capital. As a way of introduction, I was born in Luxembourg, turned into Italy, worked in Switzerland and the Principality of Monaco. And the place of Monaco is where we want now to develop and be of value add for our clients. I've been working in the financial, in the trading, in the banking and in the private office space, and we think that this expertise can now be shared with investors for their portfolio management. Our differentiated approach comes from A, the fact that we are independent. B, we have an holistic, global, multi-asset class, financial portfolio management and financial advisory. We have set up a Monaco company, and in order to give the best of our combined interest to our clients, we created a platform. And we are hearing more and more Asian people that want to discover and understand the European angle and the European features. When my wife was pregnant of my second, we decided that we wanted to live in this fantastic place of the Principality, where the landscape is very human and at the same time business related. And then had the chance to be part of the development of a private office in the last years. We want to set up our own company and share all the expertise we have gained so far with our clients and the investors of today. Principality is for all investors and all persons trying to find a balanced wealth and personal wealth and business balance, a perfect place. You have many nationalities, more than 104 different nationalities. This is part of my philosophy, our culture, the fact of being with different open-minded but in a nimble place, which is a wealth hub. My company is called SGMC, which stands for SG Singapore, MC Monte Carlo. We wanted to bring together the two key wealth hubs that are Monaco, covering the European space, and Singapore, covering the Asian space. This is what passionates and resonates with our philosophy and mentality. Monaco was the first time a fantastic place with a sea view with nearly every day of sun. This was the first impression, and going deeply into the Principality, we discovered that there is more. So we have seen changes in the Principality in the latest years, investors that are getting more and more sophisticated, new generations of investors that are coming here that have different approaches, different needs and different questions to their partners, and we want to address and tackle all of these questions with a tailored and client-focused approach. The joyful of being right in front of the Riviera, the fact that you can go up and walk with a pleasant sea view and do it with proximity, the fact that you could move within different places in the Principality with a walking distance, this is very effective, and this gives a very good impression into one's mind when you discover the Principality. I play guitar and double bass. Jazz is my passion, guitar is a very versatile instrument, double bass is the instrument within the jazz context. They say that music is also coming from mathematics algorithms, and that is true. There are golden proportions within the notes that make the notes sound to our ear very pleasant. There are golden proportions also in the financial investment that make the portfolio more tailored for our clients. The Principality inside the global economy has created a wealth ecosystem which is well respected. The hub of the Principality and the wealth hub of the Principality comes from the fact that, from a geography point of view, we are in the middle of Europe. There is the proximity not only within the Principality but also in terms of areas that you can join with our airport, the second largest airport in France, which is right in front of us. The Principality has all the tools in order to answer and to strive to help your growth within your personal and your business landscape. The reasons that pushes today's investor to think about different locations and to eventually choose the Principalities are multi-layers. There is the security, there is the proximity as we mentioned, there is the lifestyle that we have to bear in mind. Many entrepreneurs and many investors have been living in different places, and each place has specific plus and minus. There are no perfect place to be. It depends what you are looking at. It depends on your family position. It depends on your business position. It depends on the balance that you want to create within these two. It depends also on the enforceability of the law. It is a function also of who is governing that law at a given time and who probably enough will be governing the law in the future ahead, and if the law is respected across time. The Principality tackles all this future and has a good advantage compared to many other areas. We think that Singapore and Monaco are a key wealth creation hub for Asia and Monte Carlo. This is why we have created to be in the Principality and in Singapore. We have created individual companies that join their forces and can cover a multi-asset class instrument and portfolio management, and can deliver to investors and to the client a deep expertise. We definitely want to be a bridge Europe-Asia.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching NEWS.MC, your English rendezvous on Monaco info. Discover the full interview and more stories on our websites, NEWS.MC and MonacoInfo.com. Next week, we will receive Frédéric Goertz, president of SEMA, Club des Entrepreneurs Monégasques en Afrique. This show is intended to provide a summary of the past week's top stories for the English-speaking audience. For daily and real-time news updates in English, please visit NEWS.MC and subscribe to our free daily newsletter. For French news, visit MonacoInfo.com. This show was brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties.